Hello everyone, Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. It's time for Taroscopes again. Today we're doing the Taroscopes for the Earth signs. So I'm wearing my Earth sign colors, in case you hadn't noticed. And we're doing Capricorn. So we do have Venus moving into Capricorn. It's right at the beginning of the month. At the beginning of November, and then in December she will go retrograde, and she starts the year retrograde. And then we have the nodes of the moon changing signs, with the north node going into Taurus, and Venus, the ruler of that north node, is still retrograde at that time. So there's a lot of really deep, like, searching and really coming to understand what is important. Like, what is it that you need? What is essential in your life? What is essential in your life? It's like, what do you really need to do? You know, what do you really need to do? Do you really need to change jobs? Do you really need to retire? Do you really need to find something new? Do you really need to get married? Do you really need to move? Do you really need to stay in that job? What is it that you really need? And that's going to be for all of us, but because you're a Capricorn, it resonates. And then it goes retrograde. So there's going to be a lot of thinking about those issues. Actually, over the next 2 years. But let's see. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. So there's a change in fortune for the Capricorn. Now, I actually know a lot of Capricorns. Actually, I have some girlfriends who are Capricorns. You know who you are. And they have been in some, and while they are wonderful, manifested, successful women, they've had to move through some pretty dark spaces. And I feel like that things are changing for them to the positive. They're going to start to see the light and feel the light. It's been a very long and dark journey. But of course, Pluto's been in Capricorn. So you guys don't get an easy pass, right? Capricorn rising, Capricorn moon. It's hard. And Saturn just came out of Capricorn. So Saturn is the taskmaster, for goodness sake. I mean, it doesn't get heavier than Saturn. Saturn rules lead. I don't know if you've ever had like one of those lead things put on you when you get an x-ray. You've had to pick up something that had lead in it. It is heavy, man. It is heavy. And so things are going to start to feel different now that, things are moving out of that Capricorn energy. And eventually Pluto is going to move out of Capricorn and move into Aquarius, which is a whole different thing than the Capricorn. So we may feel that, we can breathe by then, or who knows? Who knows how Pluto and Aquarius is going to come in, right? So what's crossing the good fortune? This card keeps coming up. It's the Knight of Wands. I think this was this the challenge card for all of them? I don't know, all the earth signs. So this is movement. This is belief. Maybe you can't even believe your good luck. I'd like to say that. I can't believe I'm being so lucky. So this is about a journey, right? This card is about journeying. And the challenge can be, how do I move? Like, now that things have changed and I'm starting to see the light, do I want to get on the road? Do I want to move? How should I take this journey? What's the next step in my journey? I feel like that's the challenge. I don't feel like you can't go anywhere. I feel like you can go anywhere. And now the question is, well, what do I want that to look like? Let's see what's at the root. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now in touch with your power. The High Priestess is a powerful Powerful energy. She, in the Tree of Life, she sits on the path that connects Kether, which is the oneness of all things, with the heart chakra in Tipperath, beauty. From the crown to beauty, beauty to the crown. Over the desert, the camel through the eye of the needle. Powerful. Your challenges and your difficulties and your lessons that you learned, you can stand on them. It all serves for the next step. It all serves for the next step. Ace of Wands in the past again. I think that we had this for Virgo. A new idea. You know what this feels like now that I think about it? This feels a little bit like 2020 was an opportunity for you to stop your ways, because, you know, Capricorn will work and 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 just do it and be very successful, but never have the time to rest, to really like be re-inspired. And I think that's what this was. I think you were re-inspired through the pandemic. Happiness, the Ten of Cups in the sky. This is a beautiful card. The promise of a fulfilled life. The promise of a fulfilled life. Isn't that wonderful? Not just with money, which you probably have, or if not, you don't have money, you certainly have work ahead of you, or, you know, you do work a lot. But happiness, contentment, doing the things that open your heart. Right there, right up top. The immediate future. Ooh, the Page of Cups, a message from someone you love, or a message of love. Something new. Maybe a new relationship, but just like a chance meeting at a coffee shop or a wine bar. This is a chalice after all. Or, you know, you're doing clams at the beach or something. You meet somebody. Or maybe you need to go to the beach. Maybe you'll meet somebody walking the beach. This would be very soothing for you, but there are messages for you. How it's seen from the outside that you are finally going in the direction of your heart, that you're finally making the decisions for yourself. Domestic situation, the Three of Cups. That's celebration. Celebration. Celebrate sometimes. Come on. Hopes and fears. Devil. Now, this is a Capricorn card, incidentally. You know, the devil can be the devil's in the details. The devil for Capricorn can be, you know, like being connected to greed, or being connected to need, ambition, you know, to blind ambition. Right? That can be this. But this is the hopes and fears. You ain't hoping for it, and you ain't afraid of this guy. You laugh at this guy, which is the best way to work with the devil energy, is through humor and seeing the connections, and to a certain extent seeing the absurdity of this drive to succeed at any cost for something that you can't hold on to anyway. Even if you're a billionaire. I mean, Jeff Bezos is a billionaire. But if Jeff Bezos dies, he can't take a single cent with him. Can he? No. You guys ain't afraid of him. Ace of Swords, boy. Ah, powerful. Boy, these cards, man. These readings, you Capricorns out there. Decision. Decision. A decision is made. An action is taken, and in that action that is taken, all other actions are put aside. So a decision is being made around a direction. The decision will be made by the end of this month, guys. So if you can't believe your good fortune and you don't know what to do next, you're going to know by the end of November. Just looking to see if I can get Major Arcana, and I did not. So let's see what's underneath. We have the Five of Cups. So there's still some residual sorrow, of course. I mean, you can't go through what you've been through without that. But it's not about what you've lost. It's what you have left that counts. The Hanged Man, having to look at things from a different perspective. You're not alone, Capricorn. And the King of Swords, making a decision, knowing that it's the right decision. This is law. This is law. So you have the right on your side. I would say if any of you are, if there's some kind of legal thing, I think you're going to be victorious, actually. So if any of you have a legal thing, that could be what that is. But I really feel like a decision is made. It hasn't been easy, but I think your time has come. Your time is now. Now is the time to step forward into your life and be successful. And that means many different things for many different people. It doesn't mean becoming a captain of industry. Maybe many of you are already captains of industry. Maybe it's you give up that corporate job and say, you know what? I'm going to be an artist. I've always wanted to be an artist. It's the only thing that makes me happy. I'm going to do that. Whatever it is. It's going to be good. November's going to be good for you guys. Yeah. It's a tough month, so yay. All right, guys. Have yourself a great month. Have a great November. Like, subscribe. I'll be doing probably. I think I'll have this up before this comes out. So, but I'm going to be starting a new series for beginners. And I'm going to continue with my intermediate students for those of you who want to continue. And I'm going to try to fit in another Kabbalah. I might have to wait for the Kabbalah class. Unless you guys can't wait. You can let me know. To contact me is down below. So, all right, guys. Have yourself a great month. Much love. Namaste.